I'm blickety black, blacker than black, black. I'm blacker than black, yo, because I'm black and I'm black.
Normally, I am completely against the internet. I mean, let's be real, internet. We don't always see eye to eye. But in this instance, yeah, the internet's right. Everyone is right to be pissed. If you are unaware of the Peanut and Fred saga, apparently this adorable squirrel, I was about to mess that up, has been euthanized because bureaucrats decided, oh, he was a danger. Him and a raccoon called Fred. Let's go meet Fred right quick. There we go. Let's meet Fred the raccoon. And my ultimate joke is that, okay, the bureaucrats did it to make sure they stopped the Woodland Critter Christmas from South Park, because you got a squirrel and you got a raccoon, so like you only needed Barry the Bear and a couple other characters, and my man has a whole Stan Marsh situation going on here. But in all seriousness, the reason I'm covering it is because of bureaucracy. Like the state, these are state workers. This is the government coming in where it's not needed nor wanted and deciding what's best for those involved. Now, as far as like their excuse was rabies, yeah, like because it kind of seemed like for a bit everyone had forgotten Fred. Peanut was just so adorable, and there seems to be more footage of Peanut. But Fred, we showing you some love here, Fred, too. But yeah, it's really messed up. That the government decided, because they are wild animals, and it is by all means illegal to own a wild pet. At the same time, it'd been 7 years, according to the couple who you're seeing on screen with them. They had owned the squirrel. Well, not owned, but they found the squirrel after a car accident, and the squirrel just stuck around. Like, he tried to release him back out into the wild, but the squirrel was like, yo, we homies now. And you can see through the video that, like, the squirrel was very, very domesticated and not really a threat to anyone. And their main argument being rabies is something that after 7 years, because rabies sets in so quickly, after 7 years, you'll know that rabies, if the animal has rabies or not. And they, I don't believe they had Fred for as long. Let's shoot on back on over to Fred. Get some more Fred footage up in this piece. I don't believe they had Fred for as long, but they were still trying to make sure that he recovers, and that they had him way longer than the 2-week gestation period that usually takes for rabies to set in. Like, these animals weren't harming anyone, but the government decided that no, we are fine allowing millions upon millions of people in the country with who knows what, God knows what, in who could ever tell intentions, but these two domesticated animals had to go. These two cute and furry, beautiful creatures had to go. And we paid for it. Well, they paid for it through their taxes. And bureaucrats with nothing better to do decided, plenty other better that they could be doing. I can guarantee you, particularly wildlife, there's 1,000,003 things you could be doing instead of going out of your way to capture. And I heard that Peanut put up quite the fight when you guys tried to capture him because, and actually bit one of the bureaucrats. But you're trying to take this domesticated animal away from their home, away from where they're comfortable. It's infuriating. And for one of the few times in life, I'm actually 130% in agreement with the internet that, this like, our government's lost complete control. I think this is New York State. And to those who've politicized this, I can't sit here and say it's not a political issue, primarily because bureaucrats are the byproduct of said politics. Having so many bureaucrats who, you know what I'm saying, will just like throw to the wind any type of humanity is part of the reason we had that fun during 2020 now, isn't it? Those who are who will just sit there and do as told and fall in lockstep. And it isn't just bureaucrats, it's neighbors, it's so many people just throughout the world and throughout the country, many of which who have been forced into the country, not forced, but have been allowed into the country under less than honorable circumstances. So it's really great to see how much, you know what I'm saying, like fervor the internet can muster when it's pointed in a proper direction, and not the cancellation of a single person, but the agitation towards concepts and ideas that really that I really fucks with. One reason I really like you a lot on the internet, even though, you know, once again, we don't always see eye to eye, but on this one we definitely do. But the main thing that I feel gets completely just thrown on, like kind of gets washed away in it, is the bureaucracy in it all. The fact that, like, they're like, oh yeah, the MAGA squirrel and the MAGA raccoon, what have you. And it's just, okay, if you want to take it there, fine. But you really just highlight what a soulless individual you are when you're perfectly okay with, you know, so cute. And I haven't even gotten on a woman, because the woman's a walking, talking nightmare. No offense. All right, we're deep enough into this video, lady. Yo, like, you and your mans, I'm happy for y'all. But hold on, let's press pause on this right quick, because that is just too much ink. Like, and it's gotten more me. I don't even like when they have the tattoo between the titties, like the serpent tattoo or whatever tattoo they got to be having between their titties now. Like, oh man. I mean, enjoy. Me personally, I do not find that appealing in the slightest. You know, but clearly there are people who do. And my goodness, stick with your people. I'm 100% okay with that. It's not like I'm the type of person that I don't treat people IRL bad by any stretch of the imagination. Like, I'm always open, because I try not to judge the book by the cover, but Jesus Christ, the cover should make you kind of want to read the book, you know? That's all I'm saying. But either ways, guys, with that being said, it really is ultimately sad that, well, but I might actually be onto something, though, with the Woodland Critter Christmas, because, I mean, those tattoos actually kind of make me think. Not you guys. Hold on. Here we go. Tattoos might actually make me think, though. I mean, that's the thing. He has some ink, too, but it's still nowhere near as prominent as the chicks. But regardless, the ink and and you know, the woman, it's kind of like, well, did they stop the Woodland Critter Christmas? I mean, questions. I'm just saying, they may have stopped evil. They may have been, like, because like, once again, Barry the Bear and Deary the Deer start rolling on up. I think we might have just avoided the apocalypse, if you want to be generous towards the bureaucrats. But for the most part, no. Until they got, if they were to end up with a bear or a deer, or what was the other one? Like a dove. The other one was a dove. The bird, right, was a dove. Like, if one more, and I'd say, yeah, this was justified kill, clean kill. All right, but because there was only two, yeah, this is bullshit, and bureaucracy is poison that we truly need to start discussing more. But you may disagree. Comment sections and all. Till the next one.